Hi, my name is Jimmy Kopteris with Tampa Bay Rental Solutions, located here in the Tampa Bay area of Florida. Today we're going to have a couple of questions in regards to what constitutes a good investment property. So there's a few questions that we'd like to go over with you right now.
Which areas are good to look to buy a home?
That's a good question. So in the Pinellas and Hillsborough, Pasco County area, this was is a very lucrative market to purchase homes in. So there's some distressed areas that can generate higher yields and some middle average or working class family income neighborhoods that lend themselves to longer tenancy and sometimes smaller yields. But all in all, by and large, the Tampa Bay rental market is a thriving market. So there are all kinds of great areas to purchase in this community.
Are there any areas specifically that you would recommend I stay away from?
Not specifically to stay away from. I mean, to each investor is different. Certainly, it's a fine line question, I guess. But with great risk comes great reward, I guess I'll say. So in maybe distressed areas where the turnover could be greater on properties, the damage potentially in between tenants could be higher, but the yield, the difference in what you purchase the property for versus what you can get in rent sometimes maximizes those risks. And then obviously you have the maybe the higher end rentals, which sometimes those yields or those margins can be spread much thinner. So you're relying on tenants to renew and stay consistently for long lengths of time in the lease to make that money. So it really is just a completely different investment style up to each investor individually.
How important is a good property manager during the home buying process?
Good question. So the importance of a property manager is of the utmost importance. So as an example, where a realtor would be tied to the percentage of commission based on the sale of that property, we do not get paid on whether or not you purchase that property or not. So you're going to get great, true, honest advice from a professional property manager in general, because we're hoping that once you purchase the property that you'll hire us, but at that point purchasing that property, you're going to get the best advice, because ultimately we're now assisting you to help you purchase what will ultimately be our inventory. So selfishly, we want you to purchase the homes that are going to rent better, in better areas, longer, for most amount of money, things like that. So a property manager is probably, to an investor, the most important relationship that they'll make. So I think that concludes the questions that we had for today. I want to thank you for tuning in. Again, my name is Jimmy Kopteris with Tampa Bay Rental Solutions.